Hello and welcome to another Mail Day video. This is one where I'm showing you a few things that I got in the mail maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, I think. I think I got these during the first lockdown, and we're now We're now nearing, I'll leave that one in, you guessed it, for free. We're nearing the end of a second mini lockdown here in Wales, but regardless, yeah, a few months ago I was just on a bit of a Porco Rosso, not binge because it's not something I just watched the film over and over again, but just it was in my head a lot. I was listening to the score. I was listening to the Image album, which is an album of music composed by Joe Hisaishi, which is kind of like almost like a concept. You know how you have like concept art for movies where artists will come in and do these beautiful paintings of what scenes in a movie could like based on the script or ideas from the director. Joe Hisaishi would do these concept albums, in a sense, image albums, just to get a flavor and a sense of what he might do with the music, which is different from the final film. So I've been listening to, or I was listening to a few months ago, the actual score from the film, Porco Rosso, and also the Image album, and I was really enjoying it. And I decided to pick up some memorabilia from the film. It is one of my favorite films of all time. Have it on Blu-ray a number of times. Got the art book there, but I don't really have much more in the terms of memorabilia, and so I picked up a few things from eBay that I thought would be interesting to show. So if you're unfamiliar, it is a 1992 film directed by Hayao Miyazaki, and is a Studio Ghibli film, and you can watch it right now on Netflix in either the English version, which I prefer, which is almost sacrilege for me because I always prefer the original language of a film, but it's the way I first watched it in full, and it's my favorite actor, Michael Keaton, playing the title role of Porco Rosso. But the Japanese version is on there with subtitles. I highly implore you to go check it out if you haven't seen it. I wouldn't say expect the world of it. It's just a film that I love a lot, and I think is an underrated film. So the first two things I got here were kind of these oddities where I wasn't even sure if these were real or not. I had to message the seller and ask, like, how did you get these? And he seems to have access to many film prints, 35mm film prints from the UK, and he has many different film strips from 35mm film prints up on his eBay page, and he had many from Porco Rosso. So these were like, I think, between £1 and £2 each. So I got two of them. I didn't go crazy. I saw that there was like frames from Kiki's Delivery Service, Acura, and My Neighbor Totoro. He did actually have the image of Totoro at the bus stop with the two girls, and that one was like, the bids were going huge on that one. So it seems that like certain images people want to get the 35mm film strip of. What practical use it has, none really. It's just cool to have it, I guess. I don't know. So I didn't go crazy, but I got two. So the first one I got here, hopefully you'll be able to see some of it. This one maybe not so much because it's a very dark scene. Maybe if I can get something with a bit of, let's see if that'll work maybe. No, that's worse. Okay, it's better with at least some light on it. But this is a scene from near the end of the film where Porco and Fio are on his private island before the big showdown at the end of the film. I really like this scene, and looking at it myself, oh man, the detail that comes off when I look at it, like with the light behind it, is just is really cool. And you can also see the little kind of audio lines, the waveforms, I guess. I don't really know how film works. I have absolutely no knowledge on it whatsoever when it comes to kind of the physical, tangible nature of it, but I love the idea of having a piece. I don't know, it's just kind of cool. I'll probably store this inside my my Japanese copy of the Blu-ray. But this one is like a really cool one. It's got a lot of motion to it. Some of the, because they come in 5 frames each, and some of them, nothing really moves because, 5 frames doesn't really make up that much of like movement at all. But if it's like a really like intense scene, then you might actually get to see some of the movement going down. So this is where this one comes in pretty cool, I think. And it's a scene of Porco flying his plane, and the clouds are moving in the background, and his hand is cranking something on the plane. So it's yeah, I really like this one. I just want something with a lot of color in it, like the blue and the red. And when you look at it like against the sun or the sunlight or a light, it's really cool. And you can see the audio wave lines there. just on this side. Not sure how close I can get. There you go, just here. So yeah, just nothing. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool, and it was very cheap as well. So it was just kind of like a, I don't know. Haven't taken them out of the things because I don't see the reason to. You know, it's just nice to have them like that, and that's pretty much it for that. The other two are much cooler, I think. These are from Japan, and that makes it really cool. I mean, they're kind of well worn. You know, they're not in great condition, but that kind of almost adds to the charm of it. This first one is I don't know if you call it a mini CD. It's called a CD single, and it is of the song in the movie that Gina sings at the beginning, which I believe the English translation is "The Time of the Cherries." In French, it's "Le Temps des Cerises." And it's a beautiful song. I love the way that it's sung, particularly in the English version, I have to say. But yeah, so this is like a really strange kind of piece of memorabilia. So we got like the Japanese movie poster, which I love, on the front here. Really cool. Just has that nostalgic feeling to it that the movie evokes so much. And then on the back, you have the lyrics. I did try loading it into my laptop. It didn't play, and I wasn't able to actually access the files or anything. I might try again with maybe my my Blu-ray drive to see if I can get. There's a few different versions on there, so maybe I think 3 or 4, and then you have the little disc itself. Yeah, so there's lots of these from many of the different films. Again, I almost contemplated buying a few of them from the different Miyazaki films, but I refrained and just stuck with, you know, the film that I love. And Daisuke Beppu, who a lot of you will know, I showed him this. I sent him a picture of this as soon as I got it, and he was quite excited because he used to own this, I guess when he was living in Japan. So he doesn't have it anymore. So it brought back some memories for him. But that's just, yeah, pretty cool. Wonder if I could lean it there without any problems. Just about. And then the main event for me, which is, again, just, I mean, these are purely frivolous purchases, really. It's just about my fandom of the film more than anything else, and just, again, nice bits of memorabilia. And this one, again, was maybe about £10, so it wasn't like I really broke the bank getting these like 3-4 items. This is the Japanese Laserdisc. So it still comes with all the kind of the inlay stuff and the plastic covering. And this is an image from the credits of the film. So this was drawn by Miyazaki for, I don't know if it was for the credits or it was just like an idea, an image, so to speak, a concept. So we have the title of the movie here. And then on the back, we get that gorgeous original. I should take the sleeve off because it's just, there's glare and there's no, so that kind of thing on the right, that kind of stays in there. You can take it out, but it's its own separate piece, and it advertises other releases like Nausicaa, Castle in the Sky, My Neighbor Totoro, and Kiki's Delivery Service. So yeah, this is just, oh man, I think the only other Laserdisc I have is the Batman 89, because it's just awesome just to have like a vinyl-sized, you know, physical thing of the Batman logo, you know, and this is not quite as cool as that, but it's, yeah, from Animage, which I believe was a magazine in Japan, was it not? So there we go. And then on the back, love that. Oh, just gorgeous. 93 minutes, NTSC, stereo, printed in Japan. Like, I'm never going to watch this. The Blu-ray looks incredible. You know, there's no kind of, oh, and you get you can kind of see it's like a red treatment on the spine. It's just, I think there's something on the inside. If we take it out, so that's what the actual Laserdisc looks like. Oh, it doesn't wobble like a vinyl because it's made of entirely different material. Yeah, there's like there's a sheet inside here. I have no idea what this says. I'm assuming it's information about the film. Maybe a synopsis, maybe technical information, maybe chapter listings. I have no idea. Could be a director's statement from Miyazaki for all I know. And oh, and then of course on the other side there is actually an image of the Mama Ayuto, the Mama Ayuto gang. I'll leave all that in for free. So that's a really cool image. But yeah, so that was it. Not much to this one, I have to say. It was just as a fan of the film, I felt like I needed a few pieces of memorabilia to go with the Blu-rays and the book, and I would like to get more down the line, just a few things here and there. I wouldn't like to go crazy. That's the thing, I never really go crazy with memorabilia or autographs or anything like that, but on occasion I do. There we go. So that's the Laserdisc. I won't put it up here because it'll just crush all the Blu-rays. And that is it. I've talked about the film to death, so it's not something I'd want to like review the film or anything in this video. It's just a few things for the Porco Rosso collection. I would say the Studio Ghibli collection. I have like the other cool things I have are like the other art books like Mononoke and Spirited Away. I would like to get the other ones in at least the Miyazaki ones, and I also have the big Kiki's Delivery box set, which comes with the art book, which I've shown in a previous video. But, yeah, so I guess I do kind of have all of the Studio Ghibli Blu-rays, so I guess it is part of the Studio Ghibli collection. Alright, there we go. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you've seen Porco Rosso, let me know your thoughts on it, or if you have any thoughts on any Studio Ghibli films, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans of Carlin into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you.